kind of missed the year that was the 10-year anniversary. And,
That's true, we did.
The 10-year anniversary would have been 2014.
I forget it. I don't like to
And,
know about these things.
You know, I think that we're never really that aware of how much time has passed, or whether or not people think that anything we do had some type of significance, whether that record was important to people. And I think we've always resisted being a band that's looking backwards at all. You know, we're always trying to kind of move forward and never, you know, we're very aware of not revisiting old things too much. But yeah, I mean, there's some songs we've never played, like Highway Robbery we had never played live, which is really cool because it takes on a different life in the live environment than it did on record. It's got a lot more energy than I thought it had on record. On Retrofire we had only played like 5 songs, mainly because I couldn't sing it really in the past that well.
5 songs we've only played.
5 times.
5 times.
5 times. Some songs we've never played with Billy. You know, We Are the Storm. We hadn't played with some of the new guys.
You know what's interesting is though, like we sound checked once trying to play Highway Robbery, and it just like was a train wreck.
Yeah.
And now we played it, and it's like second nature. I think we're just better. No.
Yeah,
better
I think so too.
Just we're more confident. We're better. We're just.
That was a time where we were starting just to incorporate melody into our songs, you know, particularly vocally, and I think that we were all really aware of how heavy of a shadow we had over us. That was, you know, there's definitely a portion of people that were maybe skeptical of us just not being completely abrasive at all times. And yeah, it's also cool to play a song that's old and have it be new for us. It feels like we're playing a new song live, and that song in particular, you know, it's almost as fun as having a new song out that you've never played before, because it truly is only like the 5th time that we played that song. We didn't ever play it to the stores. Kind of like hookah things with like a lot of things coming out of them. We have one that's filled with crack.
Yeah.
And we just sit around it.
I usually like just look. We'll sit on my couch like this, and I'll just go.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We just have after this long, you know, it's very easy to turn on. I feel like with us two in particular, you know, like how Cyclops has the thing on his eyes that keeps the lasers from coming out. Like, I don't think that we have to really get stuff to come out. I feel like we have to keep it from coming out the other 23 hours of the day, and that 1 hour is like you're off the leash, you know.
Yeah.
And then you can, you know, let out whatever you need to let out, and then you try to rein it back in, which ends up being the trickier part, you know.
Yeah, the other day we played in Washington, and we went out to do an encore, and like we weren't prepared to do an encore. We were going to do an encore, and these guys were like, "We're doing an encore." I'm like, "I already turned it off. And I'm like, "All right, well, I'll turn it back on." And we turned it back on, and we only ended up getting to do one song, and I wasn't done yet. Like so I walked off. I kicked the door in, and I wasn't mad. I was just so energized, like I couldn't turn it back off so quickly. You know what I mean? So it's almost like for me, I want to know when I gotta turn it on.
How long is the release valve going to be open?
Yeah, like that's it. That's all it takes.
Hey everybody, we're the Dillinger Escape Plan.
And you should subscribe to Louder Noise.